Last video I showed y'all how to shoot with a low 3 ball. I showed y'all that you can shoot with a 65 3 ball and go crazy. So in this video, I'm gonna show you 3 more builds based off that information that you can make and go crazy in the park. These 3 builds in this video all have low 3 balls, probably even higher than the one I was using, and you can play with these builds without fear, knowing that you can indeed green if left open or given opportunities, or if you get your hot spots, you can green with these builds. A large percent of y'all isn't subbed. If you new and enjoy the content, make sure you hit that sub button. Remember, you can always change your mind later. But as you watch the 3 builds, let me know which in the comment section out of the 3 would you like the best or you prefer to use the best. And also, if I missed any builds I didn't include in this video that you want me to make a video about, drop it in the comments, because I go through all the comments. So if y'all got some builds that y'all want to see me do, see my input on them, or even see me play on certain builds, because hey, now that I've shown y'all a lot of them, now I can start showing y'all even more gameplay on them. If you have a fully maxed out build and you want me to use your account for a video, make sure you let me know in the comments. Tweet me on Twitter, DM me your builds so I can play on them, you know what I'm saying, and show everybody how toxic your build is. If you got a, you know what I'm saying, something new and something different, let me know. Now let's get into the video, man. What up, Brother Jones here, and I'm about to give y'all 3 builds after this little shooting update that y'all can make right now and dominate in the park. These 3 builds right here are builds that I'm going to recommend now that you can shoot with lower 3 balls. Now you can shoot with lower 3 balls. These builds are going to help you out. So the first one I'm going to show you is a powerful. We're going with a center build first. Now we're going to go with OG 2K20's leading center build. Now that we can shoot with a 65 3 ball, why not start making these again? Make the red and green centers. Y'all remember the red and green centers because those were everywhere last year. So for the center build, you want to go with the balanced physical chart. Is what I chose. I went back and changed it to balanced physical chart, so you can have a little bit of everything. You got a little you got a little speed, got some strength, got some vert. You got a little bit of everything as a center. You got 8 finishing, close shot, driving layup, driving dunk, standing dunk. We got 15 shooting badges, and some of them are Hall of Fame. This should be enough for you to green. And with the 73 ball, you should be okay. We're not going to touch playmaking because we're just going to be setting screens and rolling and or spotting up for your ISO plays. And then we got the defense. We're going to have 21 defensive badges. I normally go 6'8", I recommend. I don't really touch weight, and then I max out arms, and as you see, you're gonna have a 73 ball. I was shooting with a 65. You should be able to hit with a 73 ball. Even it goes higher when you a 99, so you should be fine. I would go glass takeover if I was you, but if you scared about the shooting, go sharp takeover, and it'll help you secure your shots more. But you definitely can go glass take, and you're gonna get a 3-level score. It's not the best name, but it's a solid build for you. It's a solid build so you can do what you gotta do. Now build number 2. Build number 2 is going to be a lockdown build, but it's going to be a different lockdown that we normally don't use in this game, and that is the red and yellow lockdowns. The red and yellow lockdowns in 2K20 were the best lockdowns in the game. You all remember how OP this pie chart was. And the only reason this pie chart was that OP is because you can shoot with a low 3 ball. Now that you can once again shoot with a low 3 ball, what does that mean? That means this pie chart is now back. The 2-way slashing playmakers are back. The 2-way slashers are back. So this build will be a 2-way slasher. I always go speed. Y'all can do the little vert speed. I always do this one. This is the one I choose to do every time. Now here, we'll get about 8. We'll get about, honestly, I probably try to do a little bit more of that because, let me see. Can we get it just enough so you have enough playmaking to dribble if you got to? About right, that's cool. We're going to do the rest on defense. Let me see, steal, bow, that's 20. And I think I'm going to put a little bit more to get 8 shooting. Let me see. Is that all we're going to be able to get? If we only get 8 shooting, we'll just max it out. So this right here is a 2-way slashing playmaker. But I personally recommend you just do 8-8-20-20. To me, it's going to be the best outcome. You can be a lock or you can be the ball handler. Now, in order to get the full potential of this build needs to be 6'5". So 6'5" instantly allows you to get contact dunks. So you drop the weight, you now have 99 speed, you raise his arm, and at 99 overall, you will be able to contact dunk. And also have a 68 3 ball with max arms. That means you can green from the 3 consistently with this build. You have 8 shooting, you should have enough. You had more than what I had on my slash and play. It's a higher 3 ball, and you're gonna be spotting up, running with a guard with dimer and floor. This should be a solid build for you. And you can still run, now if you're running this as a lockdown, pick lock take. If you're running this as a guard, pick slasher take. So, well, since we're talking about in a lockdown perspective, we're gonna give it lock take, and you are a two-way slashing playmaker, possibly the newest best build in this game. Maybe. We're gonna see. But it could be, if you can master your shot in this game, you're not gonna be stopped. You're literally not gonna be stopped. Whether you run it as a guard or the ball handler, you're not gonna be stopped because you're gonna be able to drive dunk on people at will. This game, current gen's dunking system is crazy if you don't know yet. And if you can shoot with it, they can't guard. They don't know what to do with you. So that's number 2. Let's get to number 3. And the third build that is now a usable build is a small forward, and is a point forward build, a pure point forward. Pure point forwards are now able to be used in this game. And here's the benefit of a pure point forward. You are now the fastest build that can speed boost in the game. You are the fastest, biggest build that can speed boost in the game. There's no other build in this game that will be 6'6" and be as fast as you. Which means, could you low-key get away with this at a center? Maybe. Because if you got enough defense badges on, you may be able to hold your own in that paint. Because this game is funny with paint sometimes. Sometimes a guard can literally make centers miss. Y'all ain't seen it. So it's a chance that you can either put this at the point power forward. You know, you can make a point power forward and put them at power forward and do it that way. Or you can make it a small forward. We're going to show a small forward one for the video. But I always try to just, if I'm going to be a pure, I'm just going to have 30 playmaking. I mean, you don't need 30, of course. But if you're going to be a pure play, you might as well just use all your playmaking. You know what I'm saying? Now, we don't need all of the shooting. Honestly, you need about just 10 to do what you got to do. Majority, I'm going to put most of mine on D. I can't contact dunk, so I want to make sure I have a solid amount of defense. You know what I'm saying? So 8 defenses should be enough for you. And now the rest can go here. You can get a little bit just to get 5. And about this is what I do. 5 finishing, 10 shooting, 30 playmaking, 8 defense. Remember, I'm doing 30 because I'm a pure play. Why not use them all? Why not use flashy, needle thread, or all that? You don't need them. You can get away with 20 and probably tweak it around. But me personally, if I'm going to be a pure play, I'm going to do it, bro. That's just me. Now, you're going to be 6'7", and look at the speed you're going to be. 6'7" and 98 speed when you're at 99. You're going to have 98 speed at 6. No guard is going to be able to keep up with you. You're going to be unguardable. You're literally going to be unguardable with this build. Especially now that you can shoot. You can even drop your wing and get a 74 three-pointer. And you can low-key probably green consistently. Especially when you're at 99, you're going to have a 78 three-pointer. You're greening. If I can green with a 65, you can green with a 78. It's going to happen. And then you're going to be extra fast. Honestly, though, I'd probably just keep it at a 72. I wouldn't even touch anything. I'd leave it right here. Because I want to be able to have them park dunks off rip. So I would do this. I definitely would pick play take. Because you're a playmaker. There's a way to make there's a way to do a lock take point forward pure play. Go for it if you want to. Me, I will always pick playmaking take over it. And then I have a pure point forward, a unstoppable ISO build that cannot be stopped in this game now that you have shooting. If you sag on it, he can pull up for the midi. He got a high midi. He can pull the midi. If you sag, you stand in the paint, I'm just going to hit the midi. You step up too far, you're getting blown by. GG. But hopefully you enjoyed these 3 builds, man. Let me know out of the 3 which one was your favorite. Let me know, man. Put it in the comments below. Until next video, I'll see y'all there, man.